Tord Reklev, one of the greatest players of all time, decided last minute to go to Milwaukee Regional because he had a specific deck he wanted to try out. And that deck consists of Mega Absol and Mega Kangaskhan. Everyone's been calling this deck the Mega Tord Box, which will be the deck that we'll be playing today on Pokemon TCG Live. By the way, if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Win, also known as Roy Illis. We do a lot of Pokemon TCG content here on this channel, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But other than that, let's check out the deck list and quickly go over it. First off, we have Mega Absol EX. This will be your main attacker of the deck. Majority of the time, you're going to be using the second attack. For 2 Dark Energy and 1 Colorless, it does 200 damage. And your opponent reveals their hand, and you get to discard 1 card. Very powerful attack to get rid of your opponent's resources. For the first attack, it costs 1 Dark Energy and 1 Colorless. And if your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 6 damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. This attack is very situational, but we are running Munkidori to set up this attack, because Munkidori has the ability that states, once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any Dark Energy attached, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your opponent's Pokemon. Next we have Mega Kangaskhan EX. This is mainly a draw engine, but we can attack with it if we really need to. The ability states, once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may use this ability to draw 2 cards. And like I said earlier, we mainly use it to draw, but sometimes you can also attack with it, because for 3 colorless energy, it does 200 damage, and you flip a coin until you get tails. The attack does 50 more damage for each heads you land. In a way, this deck is kind of like a control deck, because we're running cards like Yveltal, which has an attack that can stall your opponent. For 1 Dark Energy, it does 20 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And we're also running Cornerstone EX as well, because Cornerstone has ability that states, prevent all damage from attack done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have ability. And in the current meta, there's a lot of Pokemon with abilities, such as Charizard EX, Marnie Grimmsnarl, Goldango EX, and many more. The key to this deck is to Arven your first turn going second, which lets you grab 1 item card and 1 tool. So you grab Precious Trolley to set up your board, because you get to search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them on the bench. Then you pair that up with the Turbo Energizer, which is a tool that has an attack that costs 1 colorless energy, and you get to search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. And this is how you're going to power up your Mega Absols to start attacking. And that's kind of it for the overview of the deck. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, let's get straight into the gameplay. Jumping into our first game here, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but for this deck we do want to go second, but our opponent did win the coin flip, so let's see what we... Are we going second? Okay, we are going second. So I do get to show you guys kind of how to operate this deck going second. We have Fez and Psyduck. I think I'm going to start the Fez. I think, yeah, start the Fez, because maybe the Psyduck might just clutter one of our spots. And we're going up against Alakazam, which is honestly one of my favorite decks in Mega Evolution. And I'm wondering if he's running the Enriching Energy like I have in my video. And if you guys haven't checked out the video, I have a Pokemon TCG live gameplay of it, a vlog of me taking it to local, going undefeated, and also tabletop gameplay as well. So I'll have all those links. Probably I'll put a comment. But I'm going to nest ball here first. I'm actually going to check if I have the Precious Charlie, and that's the most important thing, and the TM Turbo Energize, which we do have. So I'm just going to get the Mega Kangaskhan. Don't really matter what we get at the moment, because I'm going to trolley everything. So we're going to trolley, and then we're going to get the Turbo Energizer. We're going to get the Precious Charlie, which we're going to get 2 monkeys. For sure 1 Mega Absol. Then this is kind of like the most optimal at the moment, and then the Latias is just free retreat. And I'm actually gonna retreat into Mega Kangaskhan. Usually we want to turbo energize the Munkidori so that we can attach a Dark Energy to it to have it set up, but I really want to just draw some more cards since our hand was pretty dead. So now we're gonna turbo energize, load up all 2 energies onto our Mega Absol. And we are running Mist Energy in this deck, so Alakazam stand no chance unless they're running 1 Enhanced Hammer like I am. But even with 1 Enhanced Hammer, they do have to boss things around. So let's see how my opponent navigates this game. So they're evolving into a Kadabra, which means they're most likely won't be attacking this turn. So we're pretty safe at the moment. All right, they have the EXP share. I wonder if they're running the same list as me. It has to be, right? EXP share. Is there here? He attached last turn, I believe, right? So he can attach Enriching Energy this turn. All right, I guess my opponent has a pretty dead hand. So first things, we're gonna just run Aaron to draw 2 cards. I might just retreat, attach, and I'm probably just gonna boss up the Kadabra, right? We don't have the Mist Energy at the moment, so we want to reduce their way of summoning Alakazam as soon as possible. So let's knock it out, and then we get to see their hand. Let's discard something. Ooh, they are running the Enhanced Hammer. That's a very good card to get rid of. If they did copy my list, it's probably just a one-off Enhanced Hammer. So if we're able to get a Miss Energy down to our Mega Absol, then they're pretty much cooked. They do have their enriching energy, so I'm guessing it's just the same list as me. So I know how to play the deck, and I kind of know how to deal with it. So pretty simple. It does have a hard time into the Mega Tord box, Mega Absol deck, whatever you want to call it. But they're setting up their board a little more, searching for probably a Dunsparce, and they whiffed that. Okay, second Great Ball. They got a Togepi. I guess the Togekiss can help out if you don't have the Miss Energy. You kind of just boss around and hopefully knock out multiple 2-prizers and hit the heads, of course. So they're promoting the Shaman. Looks like they don't have much they can do. Not even evolve into a Kadabra. Or, yeah, Kadabra. So I'm actually going to bring up my Fez here, and I'm going to use the Nest Ball to bring out Pecharunt, because I want to utilize my draw engine, right? So I'm going to retreat for free thanks to Latias. And now we can draw 2 more for Mega Kangaskhan. And then we can now use Pecharunt's ability to bring up the Mega Absol EX here. And now since it's poison, we can actually utilize our monkey if they're not attacking us. So let's knock it out, and then let's check out their hand again. This attack is so busted. I think I'm down for the counter catcher because they have to support. They're not gonna boss me anytime soon. They have to support like a Hilda or a Lillie's, right? Grabbing an Earthen Vessel from the prizes is pretty good. We're gonna start attaching dark energy into our Munkidoris. But yeah, I wanted to get out the Petch because I want to get the Miss Energy as soon as we can against this matchup. Okay, they got the attachment, which we knew they had in their hand. They're gonna Artisan for Dunsparce, so maybe their top deck wasn't anything. Okay, yeah, they passed. Their top deck was nothing. We're gonna get rid of another card again. Let's Earthen Vessel here. Getting our Psyduck because we don't really need the Psyduck in this matchup. The Psyduck is mainly just for Dragapult. So we're gonna attach the Munkidori, and then we're gonna move 20 damage probably to one of their Abras. I'll do the one that does have the EXP share because it might stay as an Abra for a little bit. Now we retreat into Mega Kangaskhan because I'm still trying to dig for Miss Energy, and knowing that I'm going against Alakazam deck, they most likely don't have Iono. So let's just build up our hand. And once again, we Pecharunt, bring it back up, knock out the Abra, and let's see what we want to get rid of in their hand. And they have nothing, so let's get rid of one of their boss's order. One last boss order to worry about. Their EXP share activated, so they're gonna attach it to the bench Abra. Alright, I really want the Miss Energy still though. Having the Miss Energy kind of just like solidifies our win. But at the moment, with what we know what they have in their hand, they are not winning this game. Okay, but they do have the Dunsparce though, so able to draw some cards here. All right, can they hit the rare candy Alakazam from the draws they have? Okay, another Dunsparce, or to Dunsparce, I mean. Another EXP share. Okay, and they do have a supporter this time, so Lillie's Determination. They can draw 8, plus the Dunsparce, so that's +3, so that's 11. There might be a world they actually knock out my Mega Absol here if they have rare candy Alakazam plus Kadabra as well. Okay, they're gonna Artisan, which most likely will be just a Dunsparce. You always want to have your Dunsparce ready for next turn. Okay, they're using the Dunsparce to draw. Do they have the rare candy into Alakazam plus a Kadabra to draw even more cards? They're putting up with a Dunsparce, so they might not have it. So Nest Ball playing another Dunsparce, yeah. Okay, Great Ball. They are getting a Kadabra. And they're evolving the one with the energies. But they do get to draw 2. Okay, more Dunsparce. Alright, just a pass. Guessing they're whiffing the rare candy because that has happened to me before for sure. Alright, we are going to retreat. Let's draw some more. We're still digging for the Miss Energy. And we hit the Miss Energy, which is good. And now we're going to move the monkey damage to that Abra. They have to evolve that next turn or else we're taking multiple prizes in one turn here. Let's Pecharunt up. And I might dig for Iono. They have 10. They can knock out a lot of my things in the back, right? Before we Iono, I'm gonna put the charm on my Absol. Probably Mega or Energy Switch the Dark into one of my monkeys here. And then we can Iono. That way they have to start from scratch again. And then we can also get rid of one card. Busted deck, am I right? So let's attack 200. Let's see what their hand is. Yeah, is it a Lillie's angle here? It's either Lillie's or the enrichment energy, but we'll do the Lillie so they can't draw 8. Okay, we got a lively stadium, which is good for us. We can be a little more tankier. But right now they do have a boss. So they could boss something up and knock it out. There's a Kadabra coming. If I was in their shoe, I'll probably try to boss up either Latias or Pech and try to dig for Rare Candy Togekiss here. Okay, they got that Dunsparce. They only have 16 cards left in their deck, I just realized. Their deck is very thin. Okay, they're run away with the enriching energy. That's the power of the deck. You can always keep shuffling that back in. I got the Alakazam. Alright, they just need a counter catcher to bring up Latias or Pecharunt here. But do they have the rare candy Togekiss to try to catch up? They can do a 3-3-3 or a 3-3 price raise if they hit heads. Okay, they're setting up more their Dunsparce again. They're just gonna keep doing that. It's just a loop. Maybe they are digging for that rare candy Togekiss. Or maybe they prize their Togekiss. Or yeah. Okay, they have an Artisan. Probably just a Dunsparce again. They're Hildering. They did have a boss in their hand from when I checked, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I guess they're saving for next turn. Or maybe they're trying to build up enough to knock out my Mega Kangaskhan plus Rare Candy the Togekiss. Alright, they're attacking, which means it does nothing since they have to miss energy. I'm not sure. My opponent should know that since they have Enhanced Hammer in their deck, right? I dig for Iono here. No Iono. I might be down for the Lilies. Increase my hand size. Let's put the charm on Mega Kangaskhan and then put the stadium. So now it makes it harder for them to knock out, even though they can knock it out if they just need some more draws. Alright, let's see what's in their hand. Before we do that, let's draw first. Draw some more cards here. Okay, Boss and Penny. And then Pecharunt's ability again, bring it back up. I think you guys can kind of see how this deck works. Move these damages off. Now let's attach the Mega Kangaskhan in case we have to attack with it. Let's knock it out and let's see their big 16 card hand. So they did have Rare Candy, but they did not have Togekiss. They might have Prize or Togekiss. I'm thinking of Lily's Determination. They might not use Lily's Determination though. I think this is the exact same list as mine. They have the one Lieutenant Surge. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the Enriching Energy. So they can draw more. Because they do have the XP share, so they're most likely going to use the Enriching Energy next turn. I think their goal was to like boss up my Mega Kangaskhan. But I still think they prize their Togekiss. So since they only have 9 cards left in the deck, right?
because they would have Hilda for Togekiss. Okay, there's the Artisan. Getting rid of my Lively Stadium. Got the Tulip. Yeah, so as you can see, they have plenty of cards in their hand. If I didn't have this Miss Energy, they would have been able to knock it out. That's the power of this Alakazam deck for sure, though. So they get to draw 3 more with Alakazam. And they just end their turn, and that's kind of it. GG to my opponent. Doesn't matter what we attack. We're just going to attack here. 200. They don't have the cards they need. Doesn't matter. Let's just get rid of Boss's Order. Knock it out. And that is GG to my opponent. Hope you guys kind of understand that, but we do have another game coming up.
Before we jump into the next gameplay, I just want to give a big thank you to my channel members. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you want to become a channel member and get some extra perks, make sure you click on the join button right down here below.
Jumping into game number 2 here, we get to the silent coin flip this time, and we always choose heads on this channel. Let's see if we get the heads, and we do not get the heads. That's okay. I'm not the luckiest person, I would say. So let's see if what our opponents decide to go. Okay, looks like we have to go first, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. We got only a Mega Kangaskhan, but we can draw with it. So starting with Mega Kangaskhan is never bad. Lillie's Clefairy, so it's either Guardy or Terravox here. So let's draw 2. Let's see what we have. Mega Absol and Dark Energy. I'm going to attach the Dark Energy to Munkidori. Put down the Mega Absol, because why not? Put the Charm on it in case we get Iono. And we do have Turbo Energize for next turn. Pretty good start with the Arven as well. Just the energy to attach. Mystery Guarding. So yeah, this is definitely, what do you call it? Gardevoir. They have the Lillie's Determination. Busted card for Mega Evolution. I'm going to keep saying that. Munkidori down with the Ultra Ball here. Iono and a Curlia. They got a Cleffa. They're running a Cleffa. Interesting. No routes. But I guess maybe their hand is super dead. Okay, they're going to draw 3. So they have no routes. We can definitely take our time here. I'm going to use Arven. Hopefully we didn't prize Trolley, and we do have Trolley. Let's get... let's do the Turbo Energize. Let's press this Charlie. Press this Trolley. I keep saying that wrong. So Latias EX for sure. We already have 1 monkey. I think in this matchup, I might just get another Mega Absol. I'm kind of down. Kind of down for Mega Absol here. Because they're not attacking for sure next turn. We can just double Turbo Energize, load of both. Just keep targeting their Guardy. Let's draw some cards first, of course. More Dark Energy. Let's retreat because I want to keep the Dark Energy on the other Mega Absol. I want to just like spread out my energies right now. So I'm going to attach 2 to the Mega Absol. And if things goes well, we're just going to Turbo Energize again next turn, I hope. Okay, there's their routes. Are they not stretching back the Curlia? Pretty soon, I would say. Oh, they're going to Secret Box. Are we getting Iono here? A Research and a Mega Gardevoir EX. So they are running a 1-off Mega Gardevoir EX. Which I don't think it's needed, to be honest. They got Lillie's Nest Ball and an Artisan. So they got a Nest Ball for another Ralts. Okay, Lillie's Determination. They did not put down the Artisan. Okay, Earthen Vessel, getting rid of some energies. A Dark and a Psychic, so they're going to attach to their Monkey for sure here. No TM Evil for them. Oh, now they put down the Artisan. They drew the Artisan back. Or maybe it's the other one. Okay, just drawing for 1. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down the game, of course. I'm gonna attach to the monkey here. And yeah, let's just... Actually, I'm down to Iono. Let's save for the Iono in case they knock us out. We only run 2 Ionos. Okay, now that's all the energies in our deck. We're gonna put one fighting over here and one dark on the Mega Absol. Next turn, we're gonna attach the miss. All our Pokemon is powered up. I'm taking a little slower approach. Hopefully it pays off. What are the chances he's gonna Mega Guardy this turn? Maybe I should have attacked and got rid of the rare candy. Okay, they got the Guardy out. Maybe it is a rare candy Guardy angle. It is a rare candy Guardy angle. Okay. Okay, they got an Artisan, which I'm guessing is gonna be a Scream Tail. I should have went a little more aggressive instead of playing a little slow. Because I could have got rid of their rare candy, right? Oh, and they have the charm. Plus the Iono. It's okay, we got 62 cards. Decent, I would say. Okay, getting more energy in the discard pile with the charm. Can they knock me out? How many? Can they knock out my Mega Absol? No, they can't, right? It would be 240 max. But they might knock out my Latias here. Okay, 100. Yeah, I think they're gonna knock out my Mega Latias. Moving the damage. Yeah, okay. Mega Latias going bye-bye. We can't just retreat into Mega Kangaskhan and draw some more cards and all that good stuff. Alright, that's going bye-bye. Let's see what we can do here. They took 2 prizes. So that's Artisan here. Let's see what we can do. I don't think I need any of these. I'm just going to reshuffle. I'm going to dig for Iono, maybe? I'm down for this Iono. I'm going to put the Miss Energy in Mega Absol. Actually, I should put the Stadium down. Even though it makes Scream Tail stronger. But that's okay. We're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out. Okay. I think I'm down to just manually retreat here. Could have Nest Ball for Petch, but that's just a liability in my opinion. And we did Iono them to 3 or 4. Now we get to get rid of 1 card. Let's see. What are the important pieces in their hand? Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna probably just do Ultra Ball so they can't get like a Fez or a Mew here. I'm down for that. Let's take 1. I know we should have probably just bossed like a Guardy, but I kind of like the Iono and then just get rid of one of their cards. They only have 3 cards right now. Because the only thing they can knock out is my Munkidori, so I'm not too scared. And of course, they just top deck a Nest Ball. Probably gonna be a Fez. Yep. And the Fez draw 3. Now they have 6. Got the Curlia. And the Super Rod. Mega Guardy and the Scream Tail just went back. And they have Lillie's Determination. Was that in their... Oh, no, that's from the Fez. That's from the Fez. Maybe I should have got rid of their Super Rod. Okay, they're going to Psychic Embrace. Are they going to attack with Mega Guardy? No, right? They're going to have to just retreat. Okay. Cleffa to draw for 1. Alright, I know for a fact I ran out of energy in my deck, so I can't even Earthen Vessel. I don't think I Nest Ball for anything. I'm down to boss up Curlia here. So that way they can't counter catcher us for some reason. And then I don't know why I'm scared to make a Carnivore EX. So if we get rid of it, yeah, I'm gonna put the Mist there. Get rid of this, and then we just boss up Carnivore next turn, and then dig for another boss for something else. Yeah, see they have counter catcher in hand, so if I knock out a 2 prizer, I would be ahead. Yeah, let's get rid of the Ralts. They already used their Super Rod, and 1 Night Stretcher is in their discard pile. Getting rid of the resources. Got Lillie's Determination. cards we don't really want to see at the moment. I'm down for just boss, right? Okay, Earthen Vessel thin out before they fez, and they have the research in their hand as well. I forgot about that. And the Ultra Ball. This is Scream Tail, I think, right? Yeah, the Scream Tail's coming down. Do they have another charm? Can they knock out with the Lively Stadium? Do they even have enough energy? No, right? Max they can do is like 260. And they only have one Munkidori as well. Well, the max they can do right now is 200 actually, because they don't have a charm. So they're probably just gonna knock out my monkey with the dark energy. Okay, they're moving it to the monkey. They're making sure there's no damage on my side of the field, I'm pretty sure. So that way I can't just bring it back to their Scream Tail. This is good though. They're gonna load up the Scream Tail and then I just knock out the Gardevoir and their Scream Tail can't knock any of my 3 prizers. So they can't knock out a monkey again, but they'll be stuck for 1 turn. So they have 80 loaded up, so that means they can do 160. Okay, Munkidori's going down. Our turn will be pretty simple, not as too complicated. I don't want to put Pecharunt down or anything because that's just a liability. I like the Pokegear, but I'm definitely bossing this round. We only have 1 Iono left in the deck. I think I'm gonna check just in case I prized it. And I do have the Iono counter catcher. I'm down a Fez. What if I Fez? What if I Pokegear here? Try to hit this Iono. No Iono. Fez hit the counter catcher. Okay, no counter catcher. So back to plan A. We are gonna boss up the Gardevoir. Do I Night Stretcher back something? No, I don't need it. Because that's one. Scream Tails is only 160, so my Fez is still alive. And then we get to get rid of something in their hand as well. Pretty busted. Do we want to bring back a Dark? Or should I just save it? A Night Stretcher. Yeah, I think we should save it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay. 400 damage. Let's see what's in their hand. I'm down for the research, I think. Or is it the rare candy? They only have like 6 cards in their hand. Are they actually gonna research though? Yeah, maybe it wasn't research. They have 7 cards left in that. They're gonna draw. Yeah, they wouldn't be researching. Okay, Scream Tail is most likely just gonna knock out my Munkidori here, right? I got the Mystery Garden, which means my Pokemon's back to normal HP. Night Stretcher. Is it for the Curlia? Yep. Oh no, it's a Ralt, I mean. Is there a Lonely Ralts? Oh, a counter catcher play, okay. Oh, and they're knocking out my Munkidori. I don't think they should have knocked out my Munkidori. I think I'm gonna try to dig for boss's order now. If I just dig for boss order, we just win here, right? We got Lilies. Got an Earthen Vessel. I don't think there's any energy left, but let's just check. We have 1 boss left. So we also have 1 Poke here. So we have 2 ways to get boss here. 2 ways to hit boss. If we just boss, we win. A Night Stretcher back. Probably just a Latias. Do I need the energy? I'll just do a Latias so it's free retreat. We don't need the energy for anything. We also have energy switch if we need it for something. But Latias, free retreat. Let's Fez into boss's order, please. And we hit counter catcher plus boss's order. So we boss order up the Lilies Caperi. Thanks to them for getting rid of the Lively Stadium, but without it, we wouldn't be able to knock it out. Bring up Mega Absol, doing exactly 200. They only have 190 HP. Still get to check out their hand. Their hand's pretty fat. I'll just take the Iono, doesn't matter. Take our last 2 prize, and that's GG. This deck is so fun. Shout out to Tord the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
That is it for this video. Let me know in the comments what I should play next. But in the meantime, check out my other videos right over here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Whoosh.